Hello, T.S. Madison. This is Dragon King 72 Media LLC on Twitter. Um, I want to start off by saying I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful first week or second week of November, I think it is. But I wanted to, and before we go even further, I'm a fan of yours. I like the fact talk. I have yet to come to a show. Just logistically, it's not working out. Um, but I also wanted to just say that this, and by no means, is a hindrance on my love for you, my respect for you, my admiration for you going out there and being a very influential person in the LGBTQIA plus community, because you're teaching us all about persistence, fortitude, believing in yourself, and just being a hell of a person in society who's for the change, and just going out there and getting your bag and just, you know, making sure you're on your journey, you know what I'm saying, of success, no matter how what that is. And again, this is not demeaning you or your efforts or who you are, because I am a fan and I do love you. And not that this plays a role, but maybe it does. I'm of the spiritual community, and I just kept hearing, that I needed to make this video directly towards you, and because I feel like some people don't deserve your respect. Some people don't deserve your kindness, don't deserve your admiration. And I know you're a very neutral person, but my spirit guides told me to tell you this. You need to publicly, like, whether you do it or not, that's on you. This is, you do what you want. And I ain't forcing you to do nothing. But my spirit guides told me that you need to publicly kind of distance yourself from Nicki Minaj, because she's done nothing but in these last couple of weeks basically promote Trump and his anti uh, stance on trans people. She just recently posted a repost, excuse me, an Instagram post or a TikTok post from the White House about no trans in sports. Okay. The other one was all immigrants need to leave, because she is an immigrant. I don't know if she was deciphering whether they were supposed to be criminal or not, but the fact that she said it, and she just really had nothing good to say about, I when you repost or reshare a post like what this administration is talking about and how they're moving, that is not a sign that Nicki Minaj is an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community. And she definitely is not an ally of the trans community. Now, you might argue with Greg, she might be going through something and maybe she's acting out and whatever, and she has a right to say what she want to say. She does have a right to say what she want to say, but millions of her followers are both of the LGBTQIA plus community, that includes the trans community, and black. So everything that she is saying is not for the benefit of those fans and those followers. I don't know if she is purposely trying to destroy herself, or she just has always been a MAGA person. But publicly, anybody that will be connected to that type of rhetoric, I don't want to be affiliated with them. You know what I'm saying? And people can be friends with whoever the fuck they want, but you are a prominent trans person. You are a benefit to the LGBTQIA community, Levitical community, as you say. You are a force to be reckoned with in terms of our community being recognized for our talents and our gifts. But at some point, and I don't know what your relationship is with Nicki Minaj, but the shit that she is reposting from the White House is toxic, it's dangerous, and it's going to affect how people see us. And the fact that she's willing to do all that, where all her fans, and by the way, Nicki Minaj is an immigrant, by the way, all her fans are either LGBTQIA plus, or they are homosexual, they gay, they lesbian, they black, they trans. And so I am just amazed that somebody who is connected to her hasn't called her out. I'm not putting all the burden on you. That would be irresponsible, and it would be disingenuous for me to do that. But I'm just simply saying we need people like you to call people like her out. You know what I'm saying? Distance yourself. You may have had a private conversation with her. I don't know. But what she is reposting, resharing on her social media from this toxic, this evil, this disturbing, this socially chaotic destroying of democracy in the United States and all the progress that the LGBTQIA plus community has done, and we still have more work to do. She is destroying all of that. She is not the person that people think she is. She is a very toxic person, and I'm surprised none of her fans has called this bitch out on this bullshit. But they are still buying her records. She got one coming out March the 26th. Was it March the 26th, 2026, or something like that, I guess. I'm not sure who gonna buy that fucking album, but with the shit that she's putting out there, the bitch is being fucking delusional. And I don't know one motherfucker who got any common sense, who is a rational person like yourself, who is about making sure that the community is seen in the right way. Again, you can't take on the burden of every aspect that happens to the LGBTQI plus, but Nicki Minaj is harmful. I would like you to say, hey, I don't condone this shit. I don't know what's going on with her, but I don't condone this shit. I know you have been in favor with her, or she's been in favor with you, whatever that is, but there's no fucking way that anybody in the LGBTQIA plus community should not be calling her out, because this is dangerous. She is not an ally. She is not a friend of ours. She's doing everything but. And she is MAGA. She is MAGA. I mean, bringing up Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox said she knew the motherfucker she was with were MAGA. But somehow she tried to convince or have open dialogue. Here we are, Nicki Minaj not having sex with Trump, but she's still supporting and willing to have with a MAGA motherfucker. Someone who clearly is against the LGBTQIA plus community and the black community, brown people. I mean, I would hope that you, and I believe that you are the person who has a good heart. You're helping people. You got the starter house helping other trans women. You're out here trying to put positivity in the world, but still giving a kiki at the same time. We need people like you. And this is just on my heart. We need people like you to call people like Nicki Minaj out. Again, I don't know what type of financial contracts you have with her, but we need people like you to call people like Nicki Minaj out, because this woman is not a fucking ally. She is not a fucking ally. The more this presidency continues, the more we see the truth in these celebrities, in these people that we follow behind, in these people that we are with every day in our lives, at the dinner table or at the office where we work at. We need people like you, TS, to call this shit out and say, you know what, Nicki, whatever relationship we had, I cannot. I'm calling you out. We need answers. Why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? Just something, because this shit is crazy. We need more people like you who have these affiliations or relationships or friendship, whatever it is. I don't know, because I don't know if you have one, but you have mentioned, in the past, you like her, or you had some type of relationship with her doing when you and Kaya was doing y'all thing, whatever that was. But I mean, come on, really? TS, please call her ass out.